pregnant, facing drug charges, and wanted in another county. Gabriella stood before the judge hoping for treatment. But what the judge uncovered in the middle court changed everything and may have sealed her fate.
All right, did you review the true bill of indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Your Honor.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea bargaining agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than your bargain for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She's been able to assist me in her defense, and I believe she understands the nature of the charges and proceedings against her and that she's competent in her plea.
All right, and do you believe she was sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Ms. Rubenchak, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Stop.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, there's a $500 fine to be probated. State recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is at the plea.
It is, Judge.
State is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
There have not, Judge.
Outside the agreement, state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 100 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the document entitled Waiving Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We'd like to, Judge, but they are recommending a TAP, so I don't know how you want to handle that, given her
Oh,
situation here.
we can go for it.
All right.
All right, so, Ms. Rubenchak, how do you pronounce your last name?
Rubenchak.
Rubenchak. All right, so what is this probation violation out of Collin County? What's happening with that?
To be honest, I have spoken to a previously hired paid lawyer.
Oh, no, so here's the thing. I don't want you to get into the facts of your case. The only thing I want to know, and I'll take blame for that for not being direct, is there a probation case, a motion to revoke, deferred adjudication, or community supervision that's still pending in Collin County?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and so what is that for? What's the charge? What are you on probation for in Collin County?
It's Forgery, government money, and securities.
Okay. All right, so that means that, did you make bond on that case for the motion to revoke?
No, I have not.
All right, so there's probably a warrant for you and they're gonna need to take you to wherever they need to take you.
Yeah, I inquired earlier, but we apparently don't have the wherewithal to find out if there is indeed a hold, but I'm sure there probably is. And I tried to call the attorney that Ms. Rubencheck was referring to, and I haven't heard back from him.
All right. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best. Because any type of program I put you in, they're not gonna accept you. Because you have that case that's pending from the other county. Do you have a court date for that?
As to my knowledge, I do not.
Just one moment.
And I tried to look that up for you, Judge, and I had very little success with that. All I found was a case number.
So is your attorney in Collin County, is that a retained or appointed?
It's a paid lawyer, so I guess retained.
All right, who paid for your attorney?
I-
Did you pay them? We can go off the record because I'm just trying to figure out where that case is in the system. Did you pay for them when you were placed on probation or did you hire them after a motion to revoke was filed?
I want to say, it's been so long, to be honest. I want to say before I was placed on probation.
All right, so then you probably don't have an attorney. Just one second. Let's find out what's happening here. All right, so what's going on is we're going to bring you back on the 22nd. Your attorney is going to speak to, and we're going to put a hold on you. Norma, make sure there's a hold on her in this system so they don't take her.
Okay.
No, we're not. We're going to put a hold on you so that the other county won't come and pick you up. Your attorney here is going to see if he can contact your attorney there. The reason why I'm calling this back for the 22nd, because any program I place you in to address whatever drug issues you may have and to address the fact that you're pregnant, they are not going to transfer you in any type of program, accept you in any program or treatment court while there are outstanding cases. And because that's a motion to revoke in another county, they count that as being an outstanding case. So that case needs to be taken care of before I can place you in programs here. So your attorney, who is not your attorney there, he's just going to do some investigation work to see what can happen with that case there so we can give you the appropriate conditions here. So we're going to bring you back on July 22nd. If there's an issue where your attorney needs more time, he'll let me know. But that being said, we'll bring you back on the 22nd. Okay? All right. Thank you. All right. So we will be back on the 22nd. But I'll be here.
What happens when a man on probation for family violence threatens the mother of his child, and she reveals in court? In this explosive hearing, one woman's chilling testimony turns a tide as the judge delivers a 10-year prison sentence live in court. This isn't just justice. This is survival. Stay tuned. The courtroom is about to erupt.
Right. But here's the problem, Mr. Scott. You violated your probation. I don't add conditions just to add conditions. And you've been before me. Court is calling 2016 CR 8204, State of Texas versus Terrence Lee Scott. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Brittany Mitchell for the state.
Defense?
Melissa Christian for the defendant.
Are you Terrence Lee Scott? Got to show you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision and State's Motion to Supplement pending motion to revoke probation. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Terrence Lee Scott who's placed on community supervision in 2016 CR 8204 for the offense of assault causing bodily injury, family violence enhanced on June 7, 2017 for a term of 4 years and extended for a total of 2 years and 4 months? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
On or about the 14th day of June 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Terrence Lee Scott, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
Excuse me. Do not speak behind the court reporter when we're on the record. All right, to that violation of condition number 2, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
On or about the 27th day of April 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Terrence Scott, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
And Your Honor, at this time, we'll waive the remaining conditions.
Any objection?
No, Judge.
All right, could y'all please whisper in the box? Did you understand by pleading true to violations 2 and 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $1,500 fine?
Smart.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 2 and 2?
Smart.
Court will find 2 and 2 true. Is there an agreement?
No, Judge.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, we're requesting revocation of the full term.
Defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, Mr. Scott has been on probation since June of 2017. He did not get a violation report for the first 2 years he was on probation. Since that time, there have been different alters and amends to address different issues with Mr. Scott. He has been working as a foreman with Tradesmen International to provide support to 4 children. He's had 403 cumulative days in jail. Mr. Scott is not opposed to getting any kind of drug or alcohol treatment. The problem is reporting weekly or having to submit weekly to UAs. He loses his job, and so that's been a complete issue for him. We're asking for some leniency from the court, for some thinking outside the box, which this court likes to do, and to assist Mr. Scott or to terminate him because he expires tomorrow. And I realize they filed the MTR in time. I'm not making that argument. I'm just saying that he's basically been on 6 years probation for a 4-year term.
Right. But here's the problem, Mr. Scott. The reason why you have the number of times you need to report is because you violated your probation. I don't add conditions just to add conditions. And you've been before me before June 13, 2019. There was a violation of condition number 1. And can you text off the record? Can you text her and let her know I see her in the waiting room and I'm gonna bring her in right after this? Oh, this one's different. Okay. All right. Is that Vaughn? So the probation officer for this case is going to be zooming in shortly. But June 13, 2019, there was a violation of condition number 1. And I denied the motion and altered or amend conditions. And then September 24th, that really wasn't a violation on your part. That was just a request to change your address. And then we ended up having a contested hearing scheduled. And we came back in March. There was a violation of condition number 28. And that's when you were extended. And that's when you were told to enroll in the BIP course by March 9th. You either had a choice of doing the patch or either weekly UAs for 30 days and then random UAs thereafter. So you had a choice. You could have done the patch.
I chose the patch and I was waiting. That's when I went to ISF after that.
All right. And then
That was last year.
right. Then on October 25th, we had a violation of condition number 1. And the motion was denied. And that's when you went to ISF. And then we tried felony drug court. And then felony drug court, you were not allowed, because of your history. So the reason why you're on the UAs is because you haven't been doing what the court has been requesting of you. Online, we have the probation officer. Is there any objection to the probation officer appearing online for the court to see what your client has done? All right. Are you Drew Wallace? You're muted.
Can you hear me now, Judge?
Yes.
Thank you.
Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. Can you state your name for the record, please?
First name Drew, last name Wallace.
And are you the probation officer for Terrence Lee Scott?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Can you tell the court the state is asking for revocation? Of course, the defense does not want revocation. She just wants her client to be terminated unsatisfactorily. What has he done?
So while on probation, so I obtained the case after the probationer completed state ISF. Upon completion of state ISF, he was placed into the ISP program. And while in ISP, he has not completed anything. The one big thing that I know in order to complete his probation was he needed to complete BIP and pay the restitution. And there has been no progress with that BIP course, and there has been no payment of that restitution.
Okay. So state is asking for revocation. What is probation's recommendation in this case?
Probation's recommendation at this time was for the probationer, is revocation as well.
All right. State or defense, do you have any questions of the officer?
Briefly. Mr. Wallace.
Yes, ma'am.
So you came on after the local ISF?
He completed state.
Okay. I noticed that one of the recommendations is gang diversion program. What's the reasoning for that?
Gang diversion program is because after a review of a database called Text Gang, the probationer is a documented gang member of the Mandingo Warriors.
And let's see, and on June 14th, 2023, I guess I'm reading that the probationer was supposed to come to court that day.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what happened that day?
As far as I was advised, the probationer showed up to court.
Okay, so that objection will be sustained.
Okay, no further questions, John.
Any questions?
Mr. Wallace, can you tell us what things that Mr. Scott has done and has completed?
Yes, I can. The probationer has completed state ISF. He did not qualify for the felony drug court. His safe PU was waived as well. He also completed 40 hours of community service, basically waived due to COVID vaccine. And he has also completed weekly UAs for 30 days back in 21, a TAP evaluation conducted in 2019, and then also completed, dual diagnosis outpatient back in 2017, as well as completed BIP once in 2017 as well, and then provided a DNA sample as well.
Okay, and has he paid anything towards anything?
The last payment that I have on file for the probationer is back in February of 2023.
Okay, and when did you get assigned to this case? What's the date that you picked this case up?
Yes, let me go here. The probationer entered into ISP in December of 22, and I was also assigned to him at that time as well.
When in 2022, I'm sorry?
12/9/22.
And do your computer records show what he completed or what he did prior to 12/9/2022?
Yes, it does.
Okay, and those were some of the things that you just told us, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it your policy if people have not paid or have not completed programs, you recommend termination, or I'm sorry, you recommend revocation?
Not for lack of payments and things like that. Typically what we will recommend in those regards for like if there's still money to be owed to the court, we will recommend extensions and such.
But if they have not completed certain programs, you're gonna recommend revocation pretty much across the board, right?
Not necessarily, ma'am. It's a case-by-case basis.
Okay. And do you know how many days that Mr. Scott has spent in jail during this period of time, the last 4 to 6 years that he's been on probation?
I'm not aware of the total amount of time that he has spent in jail during his probation term. No, ma'am.
Okay, does your computer show that he has been incarcerated for different violations?
Yes, due to MTR warrants and things like that.
Okay, and also awaiting different types of whether or not he's going to be allowed into certain programs, waiting to see if feds are available.
Yes, ma'am.
Pass it.
Okay, and just briefly, you mentioned that he has not done anything, I think under the ISP supervision. Is that when you took over?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Post release from ISF, he was placed into the ISP program. And like I said, that in consulting with the court, the court advised me that the two key things that they wanted the probationer to go ahead and complete was BIP and restitution, and I have neither progress on either of those.
Did you specifically inform him of that?
Yes, I did.
And did he seem to understand that?
Yes.
Where is Mr. Scott supposed to be residing on probation?
I have 5159 Village Green.
Okay, and when was the last time that probation was able to verify that he was there?
That was back in May of 23.
Have there been any concerns as far as if he's still at that residency?
Yes, I received anonymous information back in June of.
Just 1 second. The objection will be sustained. I'm assuming it's to hearsay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
And,
Sustained.
and just yes or no, not what they said.
Oh, yes.
No further questions, John.
Mr. Wallace, did you receive some kind of paperwork from Mr. Scott that enabled him to get on the waiting list for VIP?
Not to my recollection, no, ma'am.
You aren't aware that actually contained within the MTR that the judge has before her, it says he was 9th on the waiting list?
Is that for BIP or another
Yeah,
course?
that's for VIP. You're not aware of that?
He says he's 9th on the waiting list?
Yep.
Where, and you said that is on the court summary, madam?
Yes.
If you do not mind me asking, where do you see that on the court summary?
I don't have it in front of me, sir. The judge has it.
All right. Well, it's the court has read all of the documents.
That's something you were not aware of, correct?
That is correct.
We'll pass.
All right. Is there anything else for Mr. Scott?
No.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wallace.
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Wallace, for zooming in. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, madam.
All right. All right. Is there anything else before the court makes its decision?
Judge, the only other thing that I'd like the court to know is Mr. Scott's wife is here, even though she's indicated in some of the violation reports. She thinks that he's a great dad. She likes him being
All right.
able
And
to
what
see
is
his-
her name?
You know what, Judge? I don't have it in front of me. I
Is it
apologize.
Angelica Scott?
Yes.
All right. So when was the no contact order lifted on that? Because I ordered no contact.
The harmful contact.
No. I ordered no contact in my order.
I believe
Let me
Judge,
see when
I believe it was amended to a no harmful.
All right. Let me see where that was.
Oh, I wish we had Mr. Wallace.
Change of residence. All right, if you want to have her come forward, but if that no contact order was changed, it was not from me, it was from another judge, but she can come forward.
I honestly, I don't think she wants to come forward. To be
Okay.
honest, I'm just giving the court summary that he has been supportive of the 4 children that they have together. They've been together. for a
Oh,
long-
she says she wants to come forward.
Okay.
Melissa, I just received a police report. I'm pulling it off. Yeah.
All right, state, is there a police report involving her?
Yes.
All right, then you may not want to testify.
It's fine.
Well, no, because let me
It's
just
not,
tell you some issues. If there's a police report where you call the police on,
Okay.
oh, let me just finish, okay? If there's a police report and his counsel will be able to tell you this, if there's a police report where you call the police on him for any type of family violence or anything of that nature,
mhm.
and if you want to come before this court and say, everything's been going great, he didn't do what I called the police for. I haven't seen the police report. I don't want to know what it says. I've never seen the state or the police pursue charges against someone who accuses somebody of family violence, and then they want to come to court and say that they didn't do it. I have yet to see somebody have charges brought against them. But that being the case, if that is what that says, then what will end up happening is I'll need to have an attorney appointed to you to let you know there is a potential maybe for criminal charges.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm assuming what you're going to come and tell me is that he's a great father. You want him in your life. You don't want him to go to prison.
No, ma'am.
Oh, you're going to be saying that you want him to go to prison?
I want him to get help.
Oh, okay. All right.
He is a great father.
Okay. No, because she's going to need an attorney to
It's not a
represent.
police report.
It's
It's not a
a,
police report.
it's an, I hadn't reviewed it. I just got sent it. It's an incident detail report.
We're gonna
All right.
object.
Could I see the report? Any objections to the court receipt, seeing what the report is about? So I'll know whether or not she needs an attorney.
She is not the reporting person.
Okay.
So, and it's a welfare check.
All right.
Melissa.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so do we need her as a witness? She's going to say he needs help. Does anybody want to call her as a witness?
I would like to call her as a witness.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Angelica Maria Scott.
I'm sorry.
Can you repeat that?
Angelica Maria Scott.
State.
Ms. Scott, are you aware that Mr. Scott has been reporting to probation that he is residing, I believe with his, I forgot what he said, a mother or in San Antonio.
I'm gonna object to yourself.
All right, that'll be sustained.
When was the last time you saw Mr. Scott prior to today?
June 11th of 2023.
Okay. Do you recall the police getting called to your home on June 13th of 2023?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you know sign language?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign to them that day when you opened the door?
Yes, I did.
And what did you tell them in sign language?
That he was there.
And why did you feel the need to use sign language instead of speaking?
Because Mr. Scott had told me that if he went back to jail, that his family was going to kill me.
All right. All right, I believe that's enough. Do you have any questions, defense?
Scott, what are you asking the court for today?
I want the court to give him help. I don't think a long-term sentencing is right because Mr. Scott does have a drug and alcohol problem around family members and friends. I tried to help him. I tried to get him help. He says he's grown, but he's a wonderful father. But as far as a spouse, no. I just want him what's best because he is there for my child. He's been there for my child since she was 16 months. And their bond is you couldn't tell that's not his child. I want help from him, but a long-term sentencing, no. If he can stay away from people, then I know he can be best. I know he can be better.
All right, thank you so much for letting me know. All right,
Oh, can I be dismissed?
sure.
Thank you.
All right, is there anything else from either side?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Scott. I want you to know that I listen to testimony. I listen to everything that everyone says. I give people chances when they're on probation. You've had a lot of chances on probation, and all you had to do was do what I was asking you to do. And this is, I think, 1, 2, 3. This is your 4th motion to revoke. And people will always come to me and you know what they say? Well, I can't go to prison because I'll lose my job. I don't know why people don't think about that when you're on probation. So the court is finding violation of condition 2 and 2 true. Court will grant the motion. And I want you to know your revocation is not because of the witness who just testified. This revocation is because of you and what you did not do, because you have a contract with the court. The contract is not with your attorney. It's not with the state. It's not with your family members. It's not with Ms. Scott. Do you understand? All right. The court is going to grant the motion. The court is going to sentence you to 10 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, credit for any inpatient treatment. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money to run it is to run concurrent. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Angelica Scott, Amir, Amir Allen, Bashan, Binshawn Allen, Sirius, Sirius Allen. There's to be no contact with them. There's to be no contact with them through third parties. Do you understand? That's yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, I viewed something.
All right. You have a limited right to appeal, and that right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on community supervision. Do you understand?
So,
All right. And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. And because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're also not allowed to own any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that means, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right. And I've given you credit for time and any inpatient treatment that you completed. All right. We can go off the record. You're going to have to do better. You understand? All right. Good luck to you.
It would be excused.
Yes.
She lost her children, kept stealing, and lied in court until the judge caught her red-handed. In this jaw-dropping courtroom showdown, Kimberly Vinova faces a harsh truth. A life of addiction, theft, and deception ends with a crushing ultimatum. Will she finally change, or has she gone too far? What the judge says next will leave you speechless. When she caught red-handed telling lies in front of Judge Boyd. Stay with us. This is one of the most brutal probation sentences we've seen.
So you're stealing and you're using drugs. Why is this?
But I haven't picked up a charge since 2013 for theft. I've been,
No, not since 2013, because you have this and this is from 2023.
right, that was the most recent one, yes, ma'am.
That's Bashan's brain. Court is calling 2024 CR 009591, State of Texas versus Kimberly Vinova. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Andrew Harris Edelman.
for the defense?
Danielle Cranberg?
And are you Miss Vinova?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, off the record. Excuse me, Mr. Folsom. Mr. Folsom, you're talking too loud. We're on the record. That's okay. All right, and it'd probably be best that you have a seat. You're charged with the offense of theft of property less than $2,500, 2 or more previous convictions. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. The state recommends community supervision. They're taking in consideration AL 218112. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is at the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Honor. We would ask for the court to follow the agreement. She is willing to do the probation. She is not currently employed, but she's seeking employment. She does have call center experience. She's hoping to get another work from home job at a call center and to help take care of her father, who is currently sick.
All right. So I have a question for you. You say you're taking care of your father, is that correct?
Not really. He actually has cancer, so he's dying of cancer already.
I'm sorry, what?
He's dying of cancer. He has stage 4 liver cancer.
All right, so my question is, are you taking care of
No,
him?
ma'am.
That was a misstatement on my part, Judge. I guess I mean to spend time with him while she can.
All right. So here's the other question. When's the last time you had employment?
Last year at Speedy's Exchange. With Speedy Exchange, yes.
Doing what?
Call center, telephone representative.
All right, why do you continue to steal?
Because I haven't been able to get a job due to my felonies, my history. But I'm still seeking for employment, ma'am.
No, this is not the first time you're stealing. I'm trying to figure out your go-to is stealing. What if everybody who didn't have a job decided to steal? So you have prior theft cases and they were all state jail felonies. So why do you continue to steal? And according to this, you've been stealing since 2014 and you just want to stop stealing. So you're stealing and you're using drugs. Why is this?
Well, the past, yes, my last ones, yes, ma'am. I was an addict. I'm no longer using. I've been sober for quite a couple of years already. I did have a fallback to say that one time with this recent case that I have. But I haven't picked up a charge since 2013 for theft. I've been
No, not since 2013, because you have this and this is from 2023.
right. That was the most recent one, yes, ma'am.
So
But
why do you
prior-
keep stealing? It's still not answering my question. I don't understand.
I was going through some personal issues at the moment with my kids.
With what?
With my kids being taken away.
Okay.
So I went to what I knew best.
But your children, were they taken away because you were using drugs?
No, ma'am, for allegations.
What allegations?
Of using drugs and then basically.
All right, for using drugs. So when were they taken away from you? And who are they staying with?
They've been adopted.
All right, so your rights were terminated. So here's my question. And you know yourself better than I know you, better than your attorney knows you. Do you really think you're going to do well at this probation? Because you had a choice to do what you needed to do and have custody of your children, and you chose to commit thefts and continue to use.
Yes, ma'am, because I didn't get my children back, but
I'm sorry, what?
yes, I do. I feel like the probation was me right. I will do my complete probation. I've completed probation before successfully. Again, I had a tip, you know, I'm trying to go back to that lifestyle. I'm just trying to do right, but times are hard.
And if you're drug tested today, and you will be, what is the results going to be? Tell the truth.
I'll be about marijuana.
And what else?
Marijuana.
So you're telling me when you're drug tested today, you're only going to be positive for marijuana? So if I send you across the hallway to get drug tested. I mean, that can happen today. And you're saying it's just going to be marijuana. All right. We can have a drug test done. Is there anything you want to say before I send you to go do your drug test? All right. So, I'm going to find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. We're going to recall this for tomorrow. She's going to do a drug test today.
You can tell her that.
I'm sorry, not tomorrow. We're going to, is there something she wants to say?
There is, Your Honor.
Oh, what would you wish to say to the court? I'm sorry, what? And what would that be? All right, so why are you playing games with me? Well, no, that means you were dishonest with the court. I asked you, what would you be positive for? You said marijuana, nothing else. I told you I could send you right across the hallway to get drug tested. And you said, please do. You know, send me. I'm not going to be positive for anything else. So now you're telling me it's going to be meth. When's the last time you used meth? All right. And what else? All right. And who are you living with?
Currently, with my grandmother.
And how many children does she have living with her other than you?
No.
So if probation goes out there at that house, you're going to tell me that there are not going to be any minors at that house. So who all is in the house?
So it's just myself and my husband.
I'm sorry, who?
Myself and my husband.
At your grandmother's house?
My grandmother's deceased. She she's passed away last year in December. But it's her house. We were staying there at her house. It's her property.
So I'm confused. She said she's living with her grandmother.
No, she's living at her grandmother's house.
No, beforehand, she's like, I'm living with my grandmother. So now she's staying at her grandmother's house. And it's just her and her husband at her grandmother's house.
Yeah, I guess I missed the part where she said she was staying with her grandmother.
Okay.
I didn't hear that part. I just heard grandmother's house. But
So it's just you and your husband at your grandmother's house. And there are no children at that location. And how often is he using?
I think it is.
Okay, usually when people use, the people they're with usually use.
He doesn't do it. He doesn't do.
All right, I'm gonna place you on probation, but I'm telling you right now, probation is gonna make visits at that location. Do you understand? Court is gonna sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's to be proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no contact with Walmarts. And that means any Walmart. Good luck to you in this court to be successful on probation. Communication is key, okay? All right, good luck.
She stood before the judge with felony, $5,000 in debt, and a daughter heading to college. One wrong word, and her future would vanish into a prison cell. What the judge said next stunned the courtroom.
All right, who's here on Jennifer Wilbur? All right, court is calling 2024 CR 067462W, State of Texas versus Jennifer Wilbur. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Christopher Ramos for the defense.
And are you Miss Wilbur?
Yes.
All right, Miss Wilbur, did you review the document entitled Waiver of Indictment, Reading of Information and Rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Did you understand that by entering this plea bargaining agreement, you are waiving the right to have a grand jury hear the facts in this case and make a decision on whether or not to hold you over for indictment?
Yes.
I'm sorry, hold you over for trial. Did you understand you're also waiving certain rights that your attorney has, namely 2 days from the presentation of the information and 10 days from the presentation of the information to prepare for trial?
Yes.
Did you understand that by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights that I've explained to you? And counsel, did you explain this document to your client?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Wilbur, did you sign this document?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived indictment, reading of information, and rights under Article 1.05 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the information with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the information?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the information as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Did you understand by information you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? And did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
She does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
She is, and she was.
Ms. Wilbur, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine to be probated. State is recommending deferred adjudication. This is to run concurrent with 716927. They will take in consideration 723334. There's to be restitution of $5,139.17 and cause number 72334 to Teresa Shields. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense is at the plea.
Yes, ma'am.
State is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, ma'am.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 120 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged in the information, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
No objection.
All right. Did you review the document? State, you may be excused. Did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. Right. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, ma'am. I can offer that My client, earlier this year, she participated in the Pay It Forward program at the Hope Residential Center. She began that program in February 2024. She was released from that program and completed it in the spring. That's when I met her. Around that time, I received information from lifetime recovery counselor, Ms. Kelly. She provided information to me and she described Ms. Wilbur as having a better understanding of what substance abuse is and how it's disrupted her life. Ms. Weber is currently also participating and receiving services with the San Antonio Council on Alcohol and Drug Awareness. She's been associated with that program since April 24th, 2024, and her recovery coach writes that Ms. Jennifer is doing very well on this program. So it does seem that as early as earlier this year, she's been doing very well, doing her best to get her hands around the substance abuse issue. And we anticipate good things from Ms. Weber as she continues on this deferred.
Okay. So, do you have any family support in San Antonio?
I do. My dad's here with me and I have my daughter, my sister, and my brother.
Okay. And do you stay with them or are you staying at Lifetime?
No, I'm staying in a sober living dorm.
Okay. And are you employed?
I am.
And what do you do?
I work at the front desk for a hotel downtown.
Okay.
And that's a brand new job for her. She just got it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's all. Jobs can be stressful because when you're at the hotel, sometimes people are upset that the room is not ready on time and all of that.
Yes.
But I'm sure you will handle it well. All right. Do you have any children?
I do. I have one. She's going into college in the fall.
Oh, awesome. All right. This is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to $1,000 fine. That will be probated. 4 years deferred adjudication. If you complete everything early, the court will consider releasing you early. This will run concurrent with cause number 716-927. Taking consideration 723334. There's to be restitution to Teresa Darlene Shields, SHIELDS, of $5,139.17. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs. She's to continue living in the sober living house. We'll do a TAP evaluation out of custody. Probation, if TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with outpatient treatment. Are you doing any sober meetings?
Yes, I do 5 weeks.
Oh, that's good. All right. So here's the thing about sober meetings. I always require sometimes, not always, but sometimes I think I see people and I'm like, you need to do sober meetings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place you at 4 sober meetings a week. If you want to do 5, you can do 5. The fact that you do more than the sober meetings that I'm requiring of you is not going to be a detriment to you, because your goal in this probation should be finding out what you need to do to maintain your sobriety. And if taking 5 a week means you maintain your sobriety, it's not going to hold you back from early termination, okay? So there's going to be 4 sober meetings weekly. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, there'll be 1 field visit just to find out which sober living place she is. And then thereafter at probation's discretion, 120 hours of community service restitution. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Just give me 1 second. In this courtroom, communication is key to be successful. If you ever think that you're going to use, pick up the phone, call your probation officer and say, I'm thinking about using. And then that way probation can get you some help. If you call and there's no answer and they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court and address it with me here Monday through Friday, okay? All right, good luck to you. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
You're
May
welcome.
we be excused?
Yes.
Thank
Well, once probation goes over.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. All right. Who is on Alberto Hernandez?
Bring that in honor for Monica.
All right.